or fiction? We are going to see what is fact and what is fiction.
You ready?
You want a better intro?
No, that's good. That
Tell
works
me
for
what
me.
you want.
That works for me. Okay, so I will be reading a few different facts or fictions, and you guys have to guess.
So we're trying to see which one's actually real and which one's not.
Yes. So do you guys want to write it down, or do you want to just say it?
Well,
How do you want to do it?
We'll have to go get the thing.
We'll just say it. Or
Okay.
you want to write it down?
No, we can say it.
Let's just say it.
I
Okay.
said it would be more visually appealing, but we don't have the stuff. So.
Okay, here's our first one.
I'm nervous about this.
A man once wore 60 shirts and 9 pair of jeans to the airport to avoid extra fees.
True. Fiction. Fact.
That's actually very smart. If that
So
actually
he wore
happened.
that instead of wearing luggage?
Oh, a man wore 60 shirts and 9 pairs of jeans.
I'm going to say fiction because I don't think that's
It's
even
a
possible.
fact.
60 shirts? It wouldn't fit you anymore.
60 shirts and 9 pair of jeans.
Your shirt, your last few shirts wouldn't even fit you. Fiction.
60?
60 shirts.
I'm saying fact.
9 pairs of jeans.
9 pairs of jeans would be really hard.
I think the jeans might be harder.
60?
It is true. It is a fact.
Man.
I
This did
remember,
happen.
Did they have
reading
pictures
it,
of that?
I remember reading an article on it, and then they told him he had to take them off. That
Why?
You can't do that.
Why wouldn't you be
It's
able
a big
to?
old issue. Then they told him he
60
couldn't do
shirts?
it because I don't know. They made him. Yeah, but he was trying to not have to have luggage. Like he was saving.
Was he playing like a joke or was he like trying to actually do it?
I don't know. He probably was trying to prove a point.
There's no way
but
there are
also
90
trying
of
to
his
do
or
it.
60 of his own shirts. He had to have gotten
He's
bigger
probably trying to
sizes.
prove a point.
Yeah.
But my point with that is, why can't you bring like one luggage, right? If the plane lets you bring 2 luggages for free, I only bring one check-in, but it's overweight. Why would that matter? If I'm allowed to have 2 of those, does that make sense?
No, I'm lost. Say it every time.
So you can't have your luggage be over 50 pounds, but they allow you to bring 2 bags.
With
Depending on the
airlines.
airline, I guess, yeah.
Yeah. So why would it matter if one's overweight?
Well, it might have an
Like,
effect on
because-
like machines or something. I don't know.
Because they always talk about how like the plane, it's too much weight for the plane or this or that. It's like, well,
Or one person, but maybe like
eh,
somebody lifting it to throw it in or something like
if
that.
someone's lifting it, that makes more sense.
Now you need 2 people or something. I don't know. I don't think that's really why. They just want to charge you more money.
Yeah.
Isn't that the reason for all airline stuff?
Yes. Okay. Jaguars have the strongest bite of the animal kingdom, but the smallest teeth. Fact or fiction?
The smallest teeth.
Jaguars
largest
have the strongest bite of
Strongest.
the animal kingdom, but they have the smallest
I
teeth.
don't even know what a jaguar looks like.
bite. Cat. A kitty cat.
I know, but like as opposed to the other cats.
Jaguar's the one that hangs out in the trees, very like with the circles
I know, but
on
like,
it,
what do
colorful.
its teeth
Has
look like?
stripes.
I'm saying fiction.
Like a puma,
I'm saying fiction. Even
I-
though it sounds like a very
kind of like the
factual
size
statement.
of a.
I don't
puma.
know about the teeth or the jaw or the bite. I don't know if either one of them is true, so I'm going to say fiction.
I think jaguars do have the strongest bite, but it is fiction. I don't think they have the smallest teeth.
Yeah, because I've never heard
So
either
they,
one of
they
those.
do have the
Aren't they
strongest bite.
fast?
I have heard that they do have the strongest bite. They're the ones that take them up into the trees.
They're fast, though,
They
right?
take their animals up into the trees. That you're thinking about cheetah.
So it just is
Yeah.
fiction, so we don't know what, if any part of it is fact or fiction.
I have heard that they do have the strongest bite, though.
Okay,
That is
so
true.
maybe they do have the strongest bite, but their teeth are not the smallest. I don't know. I think of jaguars having big.
How
teeth.
big is the jaguar?
Not that
Like
big.
the same size as a mountain lion.
So big
a
enough
puma?
to scare the crap out of you.
Yes.
Like bigger than Duncan? He's
A little
rolling
bit.
around.
Bacon cheeseburgers are illegal in China.
Ooh.
Bacon cheeseburgers.
I'm going
Illegal
to
in
say
China.
fact on this one.
Me too. I'm gonna say fact because there's a lot of places that are like banned. A lot of food, like McDonald's, is banned in a lot of other countries. Like I think Australia or something, or no, Sweden. You can't like McDonald's, like the Big Mac is like banned.
It's like too unhealthy.
Yeah.
That is fiction.
That makes sense.
They're not.
If it would have been
They're
like
illegal.
a Middle Eastern country, I would have
Maybe,
felt
yeah.
better about it. Because then it's like
China,
religious,
they.
too.
Yeah.
I think I have 2 points.
Okay, here's a funny one. The 40 Elephants was the name used by London's first documented all-female gang.
London, the 40 elephants.
The 40 Elephants was the name used by London's
I'm gonna
first
say fact,
documented
just because-
all-female game.
Just because it sounds so ridiculous. 40. What are the 40 elephants? That sounds so
I'm gonna say
intimidating.
I'm gonna say fact too, because what if they're big ladies?
That's so intimidating.
Maybe they're big ladies,
Maybe they're like, we are scary.
and they're like, don't mess with that Ford.
In
It is
London,
true.
Don't mess with
40
that.
elements is
The
like
40 Elements is the first documented all-female gang.
all female gang. And
That's a
what,
good one.
And
40
Like,
elephants.
what time frame was this, and what
I
did they
don't
do
know.
in games
I
back
don't know.
then?
Like,
I'm
probably-
guessing it was.
They
a
went and ate
while
all the
back.
cheeseburgers.
If you're calling yourself
They
the
robbed
40
McDonald's.
elephants, I'm thinking that it's not recent. Documented, the first documented all-female gang.
I mean, elephants have only been around for a couple hundred years, so it had to be recent.
In Japan, falling asleep at your desk is not taboo. In fact, the act is often seen as a sign of diligence and hard work.
Fact.
Falling asleep at your desk.
I'm gonna say.
I think some countries have like where
It's
is
not
like
taboo.
sleep time.
Here's
Like
the
I've heard
thing.
people like when you ask for like seconds. Some countries it's like bad, or if you
Yeah.
ask for salt or
So
something. like
I'm
that.
saying I want to say fact, but I think this is going to be misled because I think they're implying like you're allowed to take a nap at your desk if you've been, but I don't think you can just like fall asleep at your
falling
desk.
asleep at your desk is not taboo. In
But
fact,
I'll say it's
it's a
not
sign
taboo.
of diligence and hard work.
It would be like, oh, if you're taking your break and you take a nap at your desk, that's what I'm guessing it actually is like. Not like
Mm-hmm.
you just randomly zonk out on your desk during your shift. But I'll say fact. I don't like it.
It is fact.
I don't
it is
like you
fact.
in that rule.
It is fact.
Yes.
I think, yeah, like
It's more of like a break though, not a. Oh, you can just fall asleep
no,
randomly
but
throughout
it's
the
like,
day.
man, you are such a hard worker.
Look how they've been going at it. They've been sleeping.
Maybe they don't take advantage of it there, but maybe here in America they would.
In 2015, Taylor Swift unsuccessfully tried to trademark the word squad.
Squad.
Fact or fiction? Yeah. She tried to trademark it. The word squad.
Fiction.
Fact or fiction?
I'm gonna say fiction. I don't think she would do that. I don't know though. She could
Is
take.
there a squad that has something to do with
And
Taylor?
if you
I don't know.
trademark it, that means like no one can use it, or is
You have
it
to pay her to
like?
Oh,
use
yeah.
certain things.
I mean, you can say it, but you can't like advertise it or something, right? That's
I
how
don't know.
trademarks work.
I don't really know.
It's fiction.
Okay.
fiction.
I'm
Because she
like-
doesn't have a squad. She's like Swifties. They're not like the Swift squad.
Yeah, I didn't. Maybe. Who knows? I'm not that big of a fan of Taylor Swift to know if she has that.
Whoa.
I'm not like a diehard, so, but it doesn't sound like they use the
Whoa.
word squad for that.
Wow.
Okay. The Burj Khalifa in Dubai is the tallest building in the world and features 300,000 square feet of office space.
Say that again?
The Burj Khalifa in Dubai is the tallest building in the world and features 300,000 square feet of office space.
I'm going to say fact. I think that the Dubai one is now the tallest. I just don't know for sure.
I'm gonna say fiction because I don't really know what you just said. And I'm
Okay.
gonna
You
go
need me
with,
to read it again.
and I'm gonna go with the opposite.
It is fact. You are wrong,
Ooh,
Jamie.
that ties us up then. Thanks for choosing the opposite.
Because you sat there and like stated a fact, so you called me copying. So I went to, like you're like, oh, because I think that's the tallest, and I didn't really understand what he was saying, so I didn't
Oh.
want to be a copier.
You could copy me.
In 1942, a group of mafia bosses started National Bosses Day.
National Bosses Day.
In 1942, a group of mafia
I'm
bosses
gonna say fact.
started National Bosses Day.
I'm going to go fiction. There's no way. That's too ridiculous.
National Bosses Day.
It is fiction.
Whoa, the lead! We're done now. That was the final question.
Nope.
Right? I won.
Full-time Netflix viewer is an official job that actually exists.
True.
A full-time
Fact.
Netflix viewer.
Say it again.
Jamie's doing that job right now on her phone, I think.
A full-time Netflix viewer is an official job that actually exists.
Full time. I'm gonna say fact.
Netflix viewer.
Yeah.
It is fact.
I want to be that person.
How much do you
No,
think
I
they
don't.
make?
You wouldn't do that job. I could do that
I
job.
would.
How much do you think they make?
I don't know, but if you could just sit and view, like, just watch
Watch
Netflix.
out for that wow over there.
If you could just watch Netflix videos and get paid for it,
Wouldn't be too bad.
I've heard about it.
I bet it's like impossible to get jobs like that. You have to be like related to someone.
65% of kindergarten students want to be firefighters when they grow up.
65.
65%.
What year was this thing done in?
I don't know.
Because I think more would say YouTubers know.
I'm still gonna say. I'm gonna say fact because they're kindergartners and everyone's like, I want to be a firefighter. I've had some kids say that. Like Jordan wanted to be a firefighter.
I'm gonna say fact.
I don't know why.
It is fiction.
Ooh.
I wonder
Maybe
what.
they're police officers.
I mean, police. What do you think would be the
Yeah,
most?
because it's teenage girls that are or adult women that are into firefighters, so that's the difference.
that are into firefighters but don't want to be firefighters.
Yeah.
That's why they walk around with their shirts off and their boots in their hands and get money or whatever, right?
I hope you're talking about the firefighters, not the adult women.
Why?
Because you
One's more appropriate than the
your
other?
sentence went a little off there.
The Eiffel Tower grows up to 6 inches over the summer.
Gross.
Yep.
Okay, so
That's a lot.
6 inches.
That's a lot.
That's
What,
giant.
like the ground is like building up, like, but what is building up underneath it?
It could be swelling.
I'm saying fiction.
Fact.
I'm saying
Because with the heat,
fiction.
the molecules go apart.
Not each year over the summer.
It
I'm still
swells.
saying fiction.
6 inches over the summer.
Fact.
Fiction.
It is fact.
Yeah, baby. That's a lot that it's moving around like that. That's huge.
Man.
Next question.
The Celsius and Fahrenheit scales are the same at negative 40 degrees. So at negative 40 degrees, the scales of Celsius and Fahrenheit are the same.
Fiction.
Fact.
Because at 0 Celsius is 32
I'm saying fact.
Fahrenheit.
Yeah, it could be true. I don't know.
I'm saying fact. I
It
don't
is
know.
fact.
I
I feel like we should probably know that one.
Well, now we do. 'Cause of fact.
Is that something you should like learn or no? I guess we don't use.
I mean,
we
Celsius
don't
here.
really use it, so and you're not usually using them.
Why are there two different ones?
Just
United
depends on
States and everyone
how
else.
you choose to say words and where you live, and if you use Celsius or Fahrenheit.
These are two different measurements of numbers. Why do we do that? It doesn't make sense.
Uranus was originally named Georgium Sidus, or George for short.
Uranus.
Fact.
It was
Saying
originally named
fiction.
Georgium Sidus. Or
What if they
George
were
for
just
short.
like,
I just hope it's true.
George!
And then like
That's
he gets
George.
divorced.
But then
A
why
guy
they
named George got
switch it?
divorced, and she's like, "We're calling it Uranus now."
What do you say, Jamie?
I said fiction.
It is fact.
Yeah, I'm
They
down.
named a planet George.
Well,
pretty
it
rough.
wasn't technically George. That was the nickname.
George for short.
That's probably who discovered it or something, right?
The Caesar salad was named for Julius Caesar. It was named after Julius Caesar. The Caesar salad.
Fact.
Fiction.
Fiction.
What the
I am
fuck?
dominating now. I'm up by like 4.
The shortest war in history lasted only 38 minutes.
I think I've heard something like this before. But
38-minute war.
I don't even know if you can count it a war. That's just a little like argument.
It's like, we're going to war. And then like,
many people-
Someone
Mom
punched
came in the room.
someone.
Hold on.
How
Hold
many
on.
people could like lose their lives in 38 minutes? A lot, probably. But
But war is just like someone declares war and you're at war.
I'm
now,
gonna
right?
say fact.
I think it's fact, but I don't. It's
Maybe way back when people were like
It is fact.
declaring war right and left.
it's probably
I'm
recent.
at war with this. Recent, maybe.
With the internet, you can communicate faster. Be like, hey, whoa, 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 whoa. We were just kidding.
Okay, here's probably the most important one.
Okay, this one
I
matters.
doubt it.
The actor who plays Creed Bratton on The
This
Office
isn't gonna be important.
is actually named Creed Bratton in real life.
Fact.
Fiction.
It is true.
I didn't know. Yeah.
They probably like
His
the
actual
so
name is
much
Creed Bratton.
Where they were like, you know what?
I mean, Creed is
Your
a great name.
Like
For his character,
face,
Creed is just.
Man,
it's,
he absolutely destroys that character too.
but
it's
they probably
perfect.
were like, you know what? We can't name your character anything differently because
If you're gonna be like a side character, make it so everyone knows exactly who you are. Like he nailed it.
he has a good character.
Game of Thrones Night Watch
I didn't watch any of
cloaks
this. Night
are
Watch
made out of
what?
cloaks. The cloaks that they wear.
Night Watch cloaks.
Yeah.
I don't even know what a Night Watch cloak is.
It's a cloak that
That
Wear at
the
night?
people of the Night Watch
Okay. Have you
are
watched
made out
Game
of.
Thrones?
I have. Are made out of rugs from IKEA.
That sounds reasonable.
I mean, I've been to,
Their cloaks are made out of rugs from IKEA.
but a rug is like the backing
Fact.
does not look like a. I'm saying fiction. I don't know.
It's fact.
It was too fictiony to be fact to not be fact.
What?
Maybe they were made out of rugs from somewhere else, and they just the fiction part is IKEA.
Could have been. They're like, no, but it was Walmart.
In 1981, country music legend Johnny Cash was almost killed by a revenge-seeking ostrich.
Ostrich.
I was born in 1981.
Was almost killed by a
remember this
revenge-seeking
happening.
ostrich.
I did not exist.
Fiction.
Fact.
Do ostriches hold revenges?
It
is
heard
fact.
that they can be angry.
It is fact.
But I want to know.
I
want to
find this out.
They are
What
aggressive,
did
I
he
hear.
do to the ostrich? The ostrich
So,
needed to seek
I think
revenge.
are we assuming that this, we're putting some like, hey, this ostrich was getting revenge. Now, that's not a, like. maybe
Revenge
it did
seeking.
something.
I mean, it's not. It doesn't say it was.
It's assuming intent. This is
Yes.
an animal. I don't think it's intending to
I
get
know,
revenge.
but I mean, if they're writing that, what did he do?
Well, unless like
Ostriches are mean.
unless
I
like he kicked it or something to get it away, and then it
Yeah.
went after him and
hear.
tried to kill him.
Aren't they mean in general, though?
I thought so.
I think
I
they're
don't know.
aggressive animals, aren't
I
they?
think they're aggressive. That's
Should we
why I
should
said-
we fight an ostrich for our podcast?
Sure.
You can. I'm not.
No,
I'll
I
fil-
said
I'll film
we.
it.
I don't
said
even
we.
know where you're finding an ostrich from.
Oh, we live in West Point.
Sure.
All right, here we go.
Good luck
Last
finding
one.
an ostrich.
Last one. Halloween.
Oh, God.
Sorry, what?
Halloween
I can't understand. What
I've
you're saying.
already.
is one of the
proven that.
busiest days of the year for pizza orders.
Ooh, that seems legit.
Halloween
I'm saying fact
and
because
pizza.
you're trying to get costumes on kids. You're trying to. You're stressing about. You bought a bunch of candy. The last thing you want
Lots
to
of
do
parties.
is parties. Lots of parties. The last thing you want to do is have to make food or bring food. You just want to order pizza. I'm thinking from like a mom standpoint.
And you can't be cooking in there and people ringing your doorbell and your kids leaving and that kind of stuff. I'm saying fact for sure. This is fact.
I'm saying fact. I bet it was mostly families.
Fact. In fact, during many years, Halloween actually surpassed the Super Bowl as the day with the
What?
most pizza orders.
Pizza's not a Super Bowl food. Come
My,
on.
Wings would
Get
be
it,
different.
Get it together.
I know.
If it was
If you're
wings-
ordering pizza at the Super Bowl, get it together.
So do you think like all the pizza places are like, okay, Halloween's coming up, guys, let's get ready.
Here's the scary thing though, is they're like driving and delivering that kind of stuff probably more than, and there's kids
children
everywhere. I
everywhere.
hate driving around on Halloween because it is scary.
Yes.
There's kids.
And I
all
do
over the
picture, like in my head, I'm even picturing
Not scary
like,
because of their masks.
like people coming through, like with little trucks, delivery trucks. There are pizza cars everywhere.
Yeah. You ever been scared on Halloween or
Delivering.
no?
Have I ever been scared?
Or is it like a fake? Like we say it's a scary holiday, but it's really not. I've never been scared on Halloween.
I don't. Yeah. That's random. I thought we were talking about pizza.
I thought
Where's
we
the pizza?
I thought we were talking about Halloween.
Alrighty.
Who won?
Pizza for Halloween makes. I was dominating, and
What?
she didn't get
Who
the last
won
one.
there?
I won by like 3 or 4, I think.
Maybe.
I'd say one by like 2. I got
Well,
a few
do you want to do one more worth 5?
Sure. I love those types of things.
I can't disagree with it. Even if I wanted to say no. No, we're good. I thought the last one was with 5 already. I was assuming that. So,
Okay.
is only one person get to answer this?
What?
Sure, Jamie gets to answer it.
Okay.
Employees in
pick
colder offices tend to make fewer errors than employees in hot offices. The ideal temperature for focus seems to be around 68 degrees.
Do you make fewer errors in a cold office?
Mm-hmm.
So whatever I pick, you just.
I know
the
you.
opposite.
You have to be right or wrong. You have
Okay.
to earn your points right now.
You get the points or you lose the points.
Okay, so you make fewer errors
In a colder office than a hot office.
I would say fact.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Do you want to change?
No.
Jamie wins
No!
with the
I figured that
fact.
was- I would've said fact there, too.
think
It
you
is
would be more
true.
agitated in a hot, like
Yeah.
when people get, and I don't like being cold.
I'm hot right now.
So that's why you're agitated.
Well, I'm agitated because you guys can't say
And
Halloween.
saying Halloween wrong. I want to know, comment section, like he gets so worked up and like loud, so it sounds like he wins an argument. But like in
What
the
the heck?
comment section, is it Halloween type in Halloween, Halloween if you think that's how you say it, or Halloween, Holloween.
That doesn't even make sense. Okay, so do you really think that's? Okay, I'm gonna calm down for a second.
he's getting so.
That's
mad.
the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
He's getting
How do you
so
spell Hall?
mad.
For the benefit of the comment, spell it that way so that we can see how you say Halloween. If you say Halloween, like I'm saying it, do it with an A. If you say Halloween, do it with an O, and we can see the majority of people how they say it. They say Halloween or Halloween. So
Okay.
comment down below that.
She attacks the way I argue.
I like
It says
it.
some
I like it.
bullshnizzle like that.
I like it. I like the way. I like
Total
the way you
bull
worded that.
crap.
Money. I loved it.
You just hit that camera.
Put my pretty face back in the center. Of the
I'm
camera
not putting
right
your
now.
face on there. You're
If
too
you
mad.
Google it, that's how they're spelling it, so that you can know what people are talking about. So that is what it says. It's Halloween with an O or
Have
Halloween
you been?
with an A.
So is this what you were googling this whole time when you were on your phone distracted? You're finding a way. How can I piss off people who say Halloween properly?
No, I know that I've always been saying it right. I've just let you think that
Honestly
I'm
though,
saying it wrong.
just tell me an English reason why it's not Hall.
It's after the word hallow.
Hollow.
No, hallow is actually the word which means like spirits.
Absurd.
And that's,
You guys are absolutely ridiculous and
they
frustrating.
say some people say it wrong and say All Hallows Eve,
It's
but
hollow.
it is hallow because that's what it comes from. The word actually comes from hallow, which is
False.
spirits.
Fiction.
Okay.
You know, I get 5 points for that.
No, Jamie won.